Where are we today?
We're at the Snow Lake Trailhead,
Okay.
which is going to be a nice 5-mile hike with 1,400 feet of elevation change.
Okay, so it's at Snoqualmie Pass and right by Alpental. There's still a little bit of snow up on the hills, and it's like they're alive with music. I think you can see it over there, right there. Yeah, a little bit of snow. We're going in mid. Yeah, we've got some micro spikes, so that should be fine if we're yeah. Anyhow,
It's a nice little train hike, but fine.
there's supposedly still a little bit of snow at the very top. We'll see if we... Oh, fees are not required. Okay. We are right there, and we're just going to go up to the trail, up to at least Source Lake. And then if it's not too bad, we'll hit snow. And I don't think we're going to hit Gem.
We're not.
Well, maybe we will, because there's the mileages.
Very easy.
And
I mean, we only have, from here it says there's less than 1,000 feet of elevation change.
okay, it's not terrible.
Gem looks like 5 miles and then 10.
So, very nice board. And we'll be social distancing.
Wow, I like this staircase thing.
This is a pretty staircase. It is.
You can tell this is a well-maintained trail. English. This is a well-maintained trail.
Well, there's people that snowshoe it in the wintertime too.
You can tell it's rain recently because everything's wet.
Or there's been snow melt.
That too. Because when it is closed.
Yeah, I think it's smaller than that with social distancing.
Beautiful out here.
Yeah, it is.
I can't get over this.
Nothing on that sign post.
I'm amazed by this.
Why are you amazed by this?
I'm not used to having stairs.
Yeah. I hear a river somewhere nearby.
I think it's alright. Sounds like it is at least. There's the water over there.
Yes, it is.
We're getting some good elevation.
We are gaining some elevation. All right, so that's the beginning of the trail. We'll get back with you with more.
Hey Dad, so look at this. There it is, an offset.
I hear running water. I see a little stream.
There's a massive waterfall. Crazy! I think I should really get that water.
Wow, that is pretty.
This is amazing. Whoa! We're fording the river.
Yeah. Oh. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Wow.
This is like crazy. There's the alpine thing down there.
Yep.
We haven't climbed that much, but we have climbed.
Yep.
About 100 feet.
Looks like there's a lot of berry bushes right here along the way.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
You know that? I think no one talks about it.
Oh, this one gets talked about a bit.
I can see why it's been talked about. I think we're going to another waterfall.
Or is it the same waterfall?
Might be another tributary. Really cool.
This is really cool.
Flabbergasted. Another dangerous river crossing.
Another dangerous river crossing.
I can tell we're early in the season. The water levels are high.
Yes, they are. So the whole hillside is just
Gorgeous.
spotted with those
Waterfalls.
falls. That's awesome.
Must be a glacier up there.
Or snow.
That too.
We got stuck behind a rather large group and it's not that deep of water. I don't think you're gonna get swept away in the currents.
That was not fun still.
Yeah, but that's a cool crossing.
It's like the bridge is out.
Yeah,
Actually, it's completely designed that way, I think.
I think so too.
Cool.
So far my vote is that this trail is awesome. It's a little bit mushy. Any observations or thoughts on the trail?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
Like I haven't been on this good of a hike in a while.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Well,
The trail conditions are a little bit, you know, the slope hasn't been too bad so far. We might be complaining in a few minutes, but there's a lot of roots and rocks on the trail. But the waterfalls more than make up for that.
but we're also seeing them because we're a little early in the season.
Yeah.
Hi.
I do kind of like the rocks on the trail though.
We're going into another meadow.
Yes, we are. Ooh, I see some. Do I see flowers? I can't tell. As you can see right there, a lot of the trail's kind of like that.
Muddy as heck.
It is a little slippery and squishy.
This is beautiful.
This reminds me of some parts of, what section of the PCT did we do?
I don't know.
I don't either.
White Pass to Chinook.
White Pass to Chinook, and this was,
Day 2.
yeah, a lot like that, where you're crossing all the rock, and there's rock up above you.
This is cool.
We're starting to get some little buds on the berries.
Either you come early for the waterfall or you come late for the flowers.
That's probably true. Or you come multiple times, because it's a huge parking lot.
Yeah. It'd be hard to fill up.
All right, we'll get back to you. Well, there's some snow down there. I think you can see it. And some more. Another treacherous water crossing.
Ooh. However, will we escape it?
We appear to have gotten lost in a sea of granite. It's important that you don't take beauty like this for granted.
Stop! No bad puns.
I love the lichens and mosses growing on them, and we're up at Snoqualmie Pass.
Ooh, we're in the snow now.
And we are in the snow, as the historian says. Yes.
That's not good.
I know. You want to go sledding down it? Do some glissading? It's real easy to roll an ankle in right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's Father's Day today, so the historian has kindly taken the backpack, and he's
getting it later.
oh, well, I thought for a Father's Day present that would be awesome.
This is your Father's Day present.
Okay. And we've got beautiful stairs.
Walking along. We're about a mile in.
Yeah. I would definitely put this on a bucket list of fun hikes to do, even if you just come up for the waterfalls and then don't go see the lake.
Well, we don't know what the lake looks like right now.
That is true. Cute pupper. Have a good one. And we're back into a coniferous forest with some nice undergrowth. Looks like our berry type has changed, or our undergrowth has changed.
Yeah, a little chillier.
Yeah, it is getting. But that might just be that you took off your...
It's a good thing because I'm hot right now. It's not an easy hike, but it's an easy hike.
Yeah.
It's easy in the fact that it's not hard.
The elevation is pretty gradual so far. And as the historian said, we're about a little over a mile in. Nice little sit-down place right here to rest your dogs if you're so inclined. Again, make sure you always bring a sit pad or something so you don't sap up yourself. We're taking a little stop, can't speak all of a sudden, and enjoying the sweeping vistas that, I don't know if you can see the little waterfall right across right there. It's very gorgeous. Maybe I'll upload in 4K so it's seeable. We're walking in a stream again. So, what are your thoughts so far?
It's good. We're starting to get up a little higher, but we're about halfway done.
All right, we're at some steps. It looks like a giant cut them into the ground. They're rather
Not easy.
giant steps. Not as bad as the ones on the Wonderland, but, well, maybe they are. Oh, man. Ugh. I get to make those noises because I'm almost an old man. And a little more snow. Sorry, said what you said. This would be gorgeous on a clear blue day. I mean, it's still gorgeous today, but can you imagine on a clear day?
It'd be a lot more hot.
It would be a lot hotter.
A lot of snow.
A lot of... So, what did you think of having to cross the snowfields?
It's pretty fun actually, and this view is amazing.
Yeah, there's been a couple of small snowfields. We've got our mini crampons or mini micro spikes in case we have to cross a larger one. I don't want either of us falling to our deaths. There's a look at the wall up there. Wow.
Oh yeah. That's very nice. Let's move faster. I don't want to be on there. I mean, I'll grant you that was pretty fun.
I think it is a granite.
You shouldn't take it for granted then.
Yeah. I think you can see some of the water dripping off of it.
Definitely a waterfall is good like that.
Yeah, I bet you this wasn't hikeable 2 weeks ago. Maybe.
I bet.
Yeah, pretty valley. In case you want to explore an ice tunnel, you can kind of go in there, I guess, and have it collapse on you. We're probably not going to climb on the top of that. No crampons or micro spikes. Not a lot of people have come this way. We're crossing our first snowfield. Yep. I see if I can keep filming the historian's epic progress across the Arctic snowfield.
It's not quite the Arctic yet.
Oh. Well, that's not what I want to hear.
Fine, I'm on the actual path. It should be a lot easier.
Okay. Huh.
What? Be careful.
They kind of help, but kind of don't. Alrighty. I'm going to turn off until we... Did you climb up there and go across the path?
Yeah?
Okay.
Go a little out farther. Go out a little and come up.
Go out?
Basically follow my path. I'll come help you.
Just a sec, I'm just digging. That's the other thing you can do with these is dig in. So you use them as little shovels to dig steps in. And we're on kind of a trail now, so whoa, kind of like car chains, your wheels still spin a little bit, but they give you just enough traction.
I'm suffocated.
It's coming to our, I think, last waterfall, and down below is Source Lake.
Or snow. We don't
No, that's not snow. Snow's over on that side. Snow Lake is huge, Mr. Historian. Huge. We'll see if we can get a better vantage to Source here, and that is a pretty little lake. And again, more beautiful waterfalls. Holy cow, the whole hillside is waterfalls there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Impressive.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Okay.
And I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Source Lake and heading over to Snow. So the historian says, I know what's about to happen here. We're about to get overrun with water. And wow, that's pretty. And you can still see the lake. So for our few viewers that really like the flowers.
Fauna. Or is it flora?
Flora. Fauna is because what is a deer? A baby deer is a fawn. So that makes it a fauna. See? It's tricky like that. All right, so the trail up at Source down to Snow was pretty...
You can't get across.
I suppose if you had some real good winter navigation skills and more than micro spikes, it would be okay, but this snowfield's about as much as I want to do on mine. So we're gonna head back and see if we can go to the other way to Snow Lake, and hopefully it'll all work out. If not, this has still been a gorgeous hike, and we'll have to come back and complete it all the way sometime. And I keep wanting to get some snowshoes and come out here in the wintertime and do a winter camp out here. This would be awesome. Decides to suddenly kill everyone. Yeah. So we're doing kind of a switchback here back on the, we hiked back from, what was it? Sudden Lake? Source Lake, thank you. And now we're seeing how far we can get towards Snow, because we couldn't get there from that side. The snow was a little too thick there. We've come to the next section of trail, and again, there are some massive steps here. Little I don't know that section would be that fun in snowshoes. You can see our car from down here, up here.
Paragliding.
Yeah, paragliding? Yeah?
Or zipline.
Zipline. Yeah. Gotta get going fast.
Yeah.
We've come to the horribleness of switchbacks and very steep hiking. It starts off so nice here too. There comes a point in every hike where you're just saying, what am I doing? Why did I do this?
I decided that 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right, we are at the top, and pretty big lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come like in September.
Yeah, it's quite a drop down. I don't know that the micro spikes are... There's people down there. I think there's somebody... Is that their tent? Yeah, no, there's camping along the... You can go from this lake up to another lake up above called... I think it's called Gem Lake.
Yes, it's Gem Lake.
And yeah, this would be so cool to snowshoe into. But yeah, that's probably a good, what, 500-600 feet of drop. Okay. So we're back at the stairs down. We've decided that we did not have the Now,
That and guts.
yeah, it was a little,
Too risky.
a little more than I wanted to do in micro spikes. If I had full spikes, I'd think about it. If I had snowshoes, I'd definitely think about it. But, you know, that's a really steep ascent and descent. And it's one of those places where you camp because you don't want to have to think about taking the hike back out. Was it no fires in the bowl or no camping in the bowl? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought there were campsites along the lake edge. Maybe that's Gem Lake that allows it. So, what's your opinion on the hike?
It's pretty good. I think that the Source Lake detour wasn't 100% the best.
Okay. Well, we got to see Source Lake, where the cloud cover for Snow Lake was kind of made it so it didn't make sense to do, just because the reward would not have been that great, because all you would have seen was a foggy lake, and I can do that in the shower if I get it hot enough. What time of year would you say is probably best to do this? September, August, maybe even October or November?
Not snow season.
Before it starts snowing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this would be a great shoulder season hike. And it's not that long. There's a wide variety of terrains to see. You get to pass through a lot of cool stuff. We'll stop if we see anything great, and otherwise we'll give a wrap up in the car. Here are some blooms that are just starting for flower lovers. I like this trail. It's got a little bit of everything. And it still hasn't really cleared up, but the views are still pretty good. And again, more flowers.
We're definitely moving.
Yeah, we are.
Now that we're on more flat ground.
Ugh. Giant steps.
We're on less snow.
Hey,
Waterfall.
it is.
You remember I'm thinking like the waterfall? Pond?
Yeah?
What about the waterfall?
I don't know. This is...
It's beautiful, but
There have been a lot of water crossings here. I really do like how there's so many different things you get to see on this trail.
agreed.
So, one of my favorites.
Agreed.
And if I'm just surprised that there was so much snow down at the lake when it was at a lower elevation. That basin must just be protected.
That's what I think it is.
Yep. That's like a steep climb. Oh, and look, flowers in bloom. Oh, so pretty.
I feel like they all opened up while we were gone.
Yeah.